Peace one, two it up. D Prime 215 here. This Sunday we have WWE's Royal Rumble 2020. It's the 33rd Royal Rumble. Now, who do I think is winning, right? That's the reason you clicked on this video. You want to see my prediction, right? So interesting about this Rumble. We have the WWE Champion, currently Brock Lesnar. He's going to be entering the Rumble. Not just entering, but he'll be number one. That's a pretty interesting booking decision. I think WWE potentially booked themselves into a corner with Lesnar. They probably didn't want to have him squash someone at the Rumble, so that's probably why they put him in the Rumble. So that's pretty interesting in of itself. So when you think about that, I think it kind of limits the scope as of who could possibly win. I'll get to that in a second. And also another interesting fact about this Rumble, AJ Styles, this is the first time since he debuted back in 2016 that he's actually participating in the Royal Rumble itself. The past 3 years or so, he's been in the WWE Championship match consistently. So this is the first time since 2016 that AJ Styles will actually be participating in a 30-man over-the-top Battle Royal Rumble, so to speak. Right now, for the prediction, like I just mentioned earlier, how Brock Lesnar being the WWE Champion and being on Raw kind of limits the scope as to who could possibly win, right? Now, the reason I say that is because Brock Lesnar, he's on Raw, right? Again, he's the WWE Champion. I think whoever eliminates Brock is most likely going to wrestle Brock at WrestleMania. So with that being said, I think it would make the most sense, for whoever eliminating Brock would be on Raw, and if they eliminate Brock, what would they need to win the Rumble for? I think that's a bit redundant, but then again, let's not act like WWE has not made redundant booking decisions in the past. So, but all in all, I expect for the winner to actually be from SmackDown and not Raw. That being said, my number one pick, and I'm sure a couple other people probably feel this way, I'm looking at Roman Reigns actually. Reigns has won me over and quite a few other people over within the past 2 years or so. So I think Reigns winning would probably be the best choice. He's on SmackDown, and hopefully Wyatt still has the belt by WrestleMania. He can, wrestle Wyatt for the Universal Championship. If not Reigns, I'm looking at King Corbin. Regardless of what you think of Corbin, if you love him or you hate him or you're totally indifferent, WWE is very, very high on King Corbin right now. So Corbin winning the Rumble is honestly not far-fetched. So those are my two picks, and the Rumble is a bit difficult to do a prediction for anyway, just because, you have the amount of wrestlers who are announced prior to, and then during the Rumble itself, you have the guest appearances. Yes, granted, guest appearances don't win the Rumbles. We get that. I was in Philly when the Hurricane showed up, and he didn't win, unfortunately. But nonetheless, for Royal Rumble 2020, I'm looking at Roman Reigns walking away with the win here. And if not Reigns, it's most likely going to be King Corbin. I don't think anyone from Raw, because whoever eliminates Brock, I hope they're on Raw. And if they eliminate Brock, they probably don't need to win the Rumble, because that's more or less a guaranteed WrestleMania match against Brock Lesnar. So who do you think is going to win? Do you think they're going to be on Raw? Do you think it's going to be on SmackDown? Do you think it's Reigns or Corbin or someone totally different? Let me know what you think in the comments, and make sure you subscribe to me at DPrime215. I'll see you soon. Peace.